All right, guys, what's going on? Happy Tuesday, all right? And good morning and good afternoon, wherever you're coming from. This is Coach George Corso, CSCS. Welcome back to another Tuesday with some stick mobility. All right, so what are we going to need? Access to a wall, definitely, and a ceiling, okay? We will be using all three sticks. For the warm-up today, we will be sticking with just the two large sticks and one large stick, okay? We'll get towards this possibly towards the end of the workout. Core heavy today, a lot of leg movements, a lot of mobility for the hips. So let's get going, guys. Okay. So starting with one stick first. Okay, so I'm going to widen my legs. I'm going to have the stick about, in front of me a little bit, elbows bent. I'm going to bring it to 12 o'clock. I'm going to push down 50% pressure going down. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the butt back as far as I can. Get a good hinge, squeeze the glutes, come back up. Push the butt back far as I can. Squeeze the glutes, come back up. Bring it back once again. Squeeze the glutes, come back up. We have 5 more. 50% pressure again going down. Flatten that butt back, squeeze the glutes, come right back up. Bring it back, flatten out. Squeeze and come back up. Last one, bring it down. Squeeze and come up. Let's kneel down on the right side. We are going into our snake reach now. Kneeling down on the right side. The stick is to the inside of my left thigh. Right hand goes on top. Palm is forward. It goes behind the left shoulder. Okay, I'm tilting out. You can extend the leg out if you'd like, but just tilt out. If you can get both palms forward, that'd be great. And we're gonna hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Push back with the leg and bring it right back down. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back out. Back down for one more time. And hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, opposite way. Now my right leg is forward, my left leg is back. Left hand goes on top. It goes behind my right shoulder. I tilt out. I bring the leg back again if you want to. It's optional. And we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back. Bring it back down. Hold. Squeeze those glutes nice and tight for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up. One more time. Bring it back down. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Okay, we're going into 2 sticks now. I'm going to widen my feet. It's almost like we're doing our ninja flow. But what I'm going to do is as I drop to my right, I'm pushing in to the insides of both feet. And I twist around and drop. I come back up, twist around, push into the left foot, right arm comes around, drop into that side lunge. I come back up, butt goes out, feel it right into my right lat, my left pectoral, come back up, bring it back around again. Back up, last one. We'll do one more each side actually. Reach and hold. Stretch out that lat. Bring it back up. Drop back down. Great job. Okay, let's go with one stick now. Let's loosen up our shoulders a little bit. I'm gonna widen my hands as much as I can. Keep it into my sternum. Glutes nice and tight, And I'm just circling the arms back. I go back with the shoulder as much as I can, but you want to keep that pelvis forward. Have a good grip on the stick. Arms stay locked out. Good. Brace those abs. We have 10, 9, bring the shoulder around, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kneel down. Left leg is forward, right leg is back. We're almost done with our prepping. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the right side of my body. I'm going to go to the right as far as I can, circle around. As I tuck the pelvis forward, I'm pushing down the stick and I slide the hand down the stick. I come back up, back to center. Rotate, tuck the pelvis, slide down, come back up. 3 more. Rotate, tuck the pelvis forward, slide down, bring it right back up. 2 more times. Rotate, tuck the pelvis forward, slide down, bring it back up. Last one. Rotate around, and I'm trying to go all the way almost to 6 o'clock with this one. If you can't, 7, 8 o'clock is fine. Bring it back up. Let's go the opposite side. Squeeze the glutes, tuck the pelvis. I bring it around once again. Tucked, I reach, I slide, I come back up. That's 1. Rotate around, bring it back, reach. That's 2. If it's too much on your back, just be careful how much you're going back with it. Rotate around, lean, tuck that pelvis forward. That's 3. 2 more times. Reach. And back. That's 4. Last one. Reach. And 5. One more exercise and we're ready. Let's put it towards the wall. Okay, let's open up those abs a little bit and loosen up the lower back a little more. All right, so it's going to start on my right shoulder. Again, only go back as far as you can. Keep those feet flat, knees inside. Get a good curvature in your back. As I march, you keep the arms straight. I come back up. Now I'm on the opposite shoulder. Only go as low as you can. Here you go once again. And try to keep those knees closer together. They're going to want to widen out. Try to keep them close as you can. Okay, I roll myself down. Slowly come back up. One more time each side. Walk it down. Come back up. Last one. Down. Up. Okay, hydrate if you need to, and we're ready to go. All right, we're going to start with one big stick first. Okay, so we're going to play with the Shin Box Squat, the Ninja Flow first, but the difference today is we're going to try and stay low on the rotation at the end. So watch what I mean. We're going to start inside my left foot, drop down like we always do. Grab stick with your right hand, it's on my left side. So go get to my left rib cage. As I drop down, hold. To come out of it. I'm going to slowly bring the end up from the bottom. I come back up. I bring it back to the foot. So I rotate back to the foot and I come back down. Here we go. We're going to hold. Rotate out of it. Up for 1. Pivot around or rotate around. Bring it down. Up for 2. Rotate, bring it down, hold, bring it back from the bottom, up for 3. Down, hold, bring it up for 4. Down, and the right head goes towards the left foot, down, up for 5. Cross, down, up for 6, rotate across, up for 7, bring it around, down, hold, slowly bring the bottom back, up for 8, 2 more times, rotate, down, bring it around, up for 9, last one, rotate, bring it around, down, hold, rotate around, bring it back for 10, great job. Let's sit on the ground. Right leg will be in front, left leg is back. I'm going to put it right behind my shoulder blades. We're going to come into a shin box squat, and we're going to try and step into it as well. And this is what I mean. So if this is too hard, stick with the first part. Behind my back. I want to be able to come up and rotate to here. Option 2 is to come up, rotate, and step. I slowly bring it back down and come back around. Okay? If you want, you could also pick that the back knee up off the ground as you come up into that lunge. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I rotate, step. Lock the leg out. I bring it back in. I come back down for 1. I come up. Lock and hold. Under control, getting back in that position, down for 2. Okay. Up. Step and hold. Tuck. Down for 3. Use that right leg as much as I can for all the work on the way up. This is 4. We have 6 more. Up. Slowly on the way down. This is 5. Slow. Up for 4. Up for 3. This is 2. Squeeze the glutes on the back side. Last one. Up and step. Bring it down. For 10. Let's stand up. Let's go to that variant of the ninja flow on the opposite side. So that goes to the inside of my right foot. Legs are wide. We start normal. We find our bottom position. Hold. Sweep the end around. I come up. I go right back to it, almost like I'm doing a slap shot with it in front of my body. Down. Around. Up for 2. Bring it around. Down. Up for 3. Back. Drop down. Slap shot around. Up for 4. Down. Up for 5. Down. Up for 6. Down. Bring it back. Up for 7. 3 more. Down. Back. Up for 8. 2 more times. Down. This is 9. 1 more time. Bring it down. Hold. Bring it around. 4, 10. Great job. Let's sit on the ground. Let's put our left leg forward, our right leg back. Left leg forward, right leg back. going into that rotation once again from the Shin Box Squat, take it into the lunge if possible. If not, just stick with the Shin Box. 3, 2, 1. I rotate and step, lock and hold. I bring it back into position, nice and slow on the way down. That's 1. Rotate and step, lock and hold. Bring it back. That's 2. Rotate and step. Brace your abs, that's 3. Up. Rotate and step. That's 4. Up and step. That's 5. Up and step. Squeeze. That's 6. Have a good grip on that stick, slow on the way down. Rotate around, up. Squeeze and hold. That's 7. Up. Hold. That's 8. 2 more times. Bring it up. That's 9. Down slow. 1 more time. Rotate. Up. And 10. Great job. Hydrate if you need to. Let's move on. Okay. Going into a monkey hang rotation, and you'll like this one. We're going to do hollow body, but we're going to work in that spiral line as well. Okay. So, first things first, let's start with our right leg forward, left leg back. Single arm monkey hang. If you can't hover yourself, do it from a kneeling position. Grab up as much as I can. I extend my leg back, and I'm holding. And I want to bring the arm back. Rotate in front. Last week we did it into the wall. Today we're doing it from the ground. Rotate around. 2, have a good amount of grip in that stick. Rotate around. That's 3, your grip should feel tired at the end of this. Rotate around. 4. Rotate around. That's 5. Rotate around. That's 6. Rotate. That's 7. Rotate. That's 8. 2 more times. Rotate around. That's 9. 1 more. Rotate. And 10. Great job. Okay, because we were going rotating to the right, we'll continue that. So, this is almost like this is a hollow body position. I'll do it from 2 directions. I'm going to introduce it this way, and then I'll perform it that way. So, hands will be in line with my sternum. I'm going to find a hollow body position, upright with the arms forward. Legs are here, and what I'm going to do is circle to the right and to the left. I'm sorry, left to right. Left to right, small circles. If that is too hard for you, right leg is on the ground, left leg is extended, still doing the same thing, single leg. Okay. Arm should be extended, in line with your sternum. We're going to go from left to right in 3, 2, 1. I'm up and begin. Small circles. Small. Circle up to 3. This is 4, 5, 6. Move that wall. 7. Push it with about 60% pressure. 8. Against the wall. 9. 10. Need 5 more. 5, 4, 3. 2 more. 2 and 1. Great job. Let's stand up. Let's go to the opposite side now with that hang. Now my left leg is forward, my right leg is back, grabbing on top with my right hand. I'm down. Grabbing up top. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Begin. I rotate. Back for 1. Rotate around. Back for 2. Rotate. 3. Rotate. I'm really using that lat to help hold myself up. I'm not just loading the legs up. Rotate around. That's 5. Rotate. That's 6. Rotate. That's 7. Rotate. That's 8. 2 more times. Rotate. That's 9. Last one. Rotate. And 10. Great job. On the ground one more time. Now the stick's going to the left side of the body. Arms are locked out and straight, circling the opposite direction. Here we go for 3, 2, 1. 15 reps. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Hydrate if you need it. Okay, all right. 2 moves. You've got 2 core and legs again. We're going to go with hip mobility first. Option 1 is to do either 90-90. Option 2 is to do pigeon pose. So if I'm in my 90, we're all doing the same move, just different positioning. Okay, it goes behind my back. If you need to elevate your hip a little bit, do so. I want to rotate to the right, back to center, down, and up. Always going from the left hand going towards the right, back to center. Option 2 is to do the same thing, but now we're in pigeon. Okay? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I rotate. And up. Rotate. 2. Rotate. 3. Rotate. 4. Rotate. 5. Rotate. 6. Rotate. 7. Rotate. 8. 2 more times. Rotate. 9. Rotate. And 10. Great job. Okay? 1 second. Okay, so now we're going to play with a little bit of a windshield wiper, but this is going to be a split switch. So watch what I do with this move. Okay, stick's going towards the right. Okay, so I'm going to start with my left leg up. My right leg will be straight either on the ground or off the ground. So I do 1 switch, 1. Now I bring all the legs around. What I don't want is this leg to go with me. The right leg stays straight ahead where it is. So I've got to rotate the whole body. On that rotation, I also feel mobility in my hips and my glutes and lower back. I come back, center. Okay? Kick, kick, and switch over. This is only 5 reps. Okay. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, left leg up, right leg out. Bring the right leg up. Switch. Now rotate over. Your head's off the ground. I come back to center. Kick, switch, rotate over. Make sure that the right leg's going straight ahead and not coming along with you. Switch and switch, rotate over. Bring it back. Switch, switch, rotate over. 4, last one. Switch, switch, rotate over, bring it back. Great job. Okay, now we're going into that left leg position with either the 90-90 or pigeon. Okay, same rules apply. Okay, here we go. Find your position that works for you. Okay. 3, 2, 1. So I rotate to the left, down for 1. Rotate to the left, down for 2. Rotate to the left, down for 3. Rotate to the left, down for 4. Rotate. That's 5. Rotate. 6. Rotate. 7. Rotate. That's 8. 2 more times. Rotate. 9. Last one. Rotate. And 10. Great job. Going back to that switch. Here we go. Now it's going towards the left side of my body. My right leg will be up first. My left leg is out first this time. Okay. Right leg up, left leg out. Switch the legs back. Windshield wiper over. Make sure you get that left leg is going straight ahead, not under you. Bring it back. Switch, switch, bring it under. That's 2. Switch, switch, bring it under. That's 3. Switch, switch, bring it under. That's 4. Switch, switch, bring it under. That's 5. Great job. Hydrate if you need to. Okay. Again, going back to legs and abs. This time we will start with the legs first this time. All right, bob and weave. Okay, still working that isometric position, almost like that loaded stretch, especially for our hip flexor in the back, as we work those spiral lines. Okay, stick will be on the floor, and with my left leg forward, the stick's going into my left thigh. I'm going to extend my right leg out, and it's going to be locked out. I'll do it this way so you guys see better. Okay, inside of my left thigh. All I'm going to do is get my right knee off the ground, and I'm going to circle through the waistline, okay? All right, so extend out your right leg back as far as you can off the ground. I circle, up for 1, 2. If it's too hard, keep the knee off the ground. 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to the left, or to the right, and to the left. 6. Or for whatever guy's leg you're doing first is fine. Just go towards the open hip. 7, 8. This is a hard lunge. 9. Brace those abs. And 10. Great job. Okay. Still going towards the right side of my body. We've done the 2-step before. Now we're going to do 2-step into a lunge. If you can't do that, I still want you to do only the 1 step. Watch what I mean. It's in line with my left shoulder, the stick. It's my right hand in line with the left shoulder. Done this one the last couple weeks, this move, okay, where I step under, I'm sorry, 1 second. There we go. So I'm going to do it this way first. So I step under with my left leg. Now, instead of my right leg going like this, I go into a lunge and rotate. Now I come back and come back for 1. Okay, so it's still a call out is under, over, lower back is over, under. If you can't do that, just do the first part, okay? Here we go. So, under my left shoulder. Okay, so I go under, over, I go over, under for 1. Under, over, under for 2. Under, over, under for 3. Under, over, under for 4. under, over, over, under for 5, under, over, over, under for 6, under, over, over, under for 7, under, over, over, under for 8. 2 more times. Under, over, over, under. That's 9. 1 more time. Under, over, over, under. That's 10. Great job. Bob and weave, opposite side. Okay, it's going into my right thigh this time. Right thigh is forward, inside of my right thigh. Left leg goes back as far as I can for myself. Rotate, going to the left and over to the right. 4, 3, 2, 1. And begin for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Still going to the left side of my body. Left hand is on the stick for that 1 or 2 step lunge. It goes again under, over, over, under. My right hand's on the floor, left hand's on the stick. Push up position. Okay. Ready? Begin. So I go under, over, over, under. That's 1. Under, over. I keep my hand on the ground for the second part of the lunge. Over, under. That's 2. Under, over, over, under. That's 3. Under, over, over, under. That's 4. Under, over, over, under. That's 5. Under, over, over, under. That's 6. Under, over, over, under. That's 7. Under, over, over, under. That's 8. 2 more times. Under, over, over, under. That's 9. 1 more time. Under, over, over, under. That is 10. Hydrate. You guys are doing great. Okay. Let's pivot. Okay. So, I'm trying to move the floor and the wall. I'm going to pivot here. As I pivot from left to right, the stick goes up with me slightly, not overhead completely. Keep my shoulder blades drawn back. I try to move the wall. I pivot, it goes up just a little bit. I come down for 1. Here we go. Pivot. Back down for 1. I am pushing about 80% pressure into that wall right now. Pivot. And 2. Really try to move it. Pivot. And 3. If you look at my right arm, it doesn't go too high because I want to get the shoulder blades to stay back. I want to keep that retraction in my right. That's 4, or going towards the wall if you're doing your left first. Pivot. That's 5. Pivot. And 6. Pivot. 7. Pivot. That's 8. 2 more times. Pivot. That's 9. Last one. Pivot. And 10. Stay on the same side. My left palm is on. I'm going to do a step behind, work my left side as I really try to work on the rotation going towards the right. So remember our step behind, either kneel down or I sit all the way around. And now I rotate away and then I come back up for one, okay? So it's almost like you're doing a back rotation this way, right? Trying to work on a spiral line here to loosen up the lower back and strengthen it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Step behind. That's 1. I step behind, right? It's on my right side. I move and rotate to my left by pushing on the right. That's 2. Step behind. That's 3. Step behind. That's 4. Step behind. That's 5. Step behind. That's 6. Step behind and rotate. That's 7. Step behind and rotate. That's 8. 2 more times. Here we go. Step behind. That's 9. 1 more. Step behind. Rotate around. And 10. Great job. Going to the left side of the body now. Work on that pivot once again. My right palm is up. Left palm is down. 3, 2, 1. I pivot. Back for 1. Pivot. Back for 2. Pivot around. That's 3. Pivot. That's 4. Pivot. That's 5. Pivot. That's 6. Pivot. That's 7. Pivot around. That's 8. 2 more times. Brace those abs. Pivot. That's 9. Last one. Pivot around. And 10. Great job. Step behind now. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Step behind. Rotate around. Bring it back for 1. Step behind. Rotate around. Who's good on the hip? That's 2. Step. That's 3. Step. That's 4. Step. That's 5. Step. That's 6. Step behind. That's 7. Step. That's 8. 2 more times. Step behind. That's 9. 1 more time. Step behind. And 10. Hydrate if you need to. All right. Let's do some stretching right now. Okay? And maybe, just maybe after this move, we'll do 1 ab exercise. Actually, we will. So let's go to our bow and arrow first. Okay? So inside or outside of the left foot, we press out and hold, or inside of the right foot, which is more advanced. Press out and hold. Circle around to the front to come out of it. If you're doing the more advanced one, same side again. Bring it around. Squeeze those glutes nice and tight. Lock out both arms if possible. Circle around. Bring it back up, opposite side. Here we go. Press out. Circle around, bring it back up. Again, press out. back. All right, so this is what we're gonna use first for the ceiling now. Okay. I'm going on the ceiling with the stick. Okay? Arms are going to be locked out. I'm going to crunch up and roll to my right, spiral around to the left as I come back down. Right hand's on top, left hand's on the bottom, legs are locked out. I slowly roll up. Look, I'm putting the pressure towards the right. Don't come up all the way. Now I'm on my left, down. Let's continue. Ready? And begin. Rotate around. That's one. Around. That's two. Do 5 each side. Around. That's 3. 2 more. Try to move that ceiling around. That's 4. Around. That's 5. Switch with hands on top. Now go from left to right. Around. That's 1. Around. That's 2. Around. This is 3. 2 more times. Around. This is 4. Around. And 5. Great job. Buddha position. Lower back against the wall. Soles to your feet together. Okay. Push a stick onto your thighs. See how far you can lower yourself down. Control your breathing now. Slow it down a little bit. I want you to grab nice and wide on that stick so that you get that bend of working with your inner thighs. 10 more seconds. Okay, we can just keep using the big stick for this one. Let's go into our child's position, our cat-cow position. Okay, right hand's on top, left hand's on the bottom. Let's arch. Breathe. Now lean forward into it. Switch with hands on top. Drop down a little more. Have a good grip on the stick. Bring it back up all the way. Guys, we are done. Phenomenal, phenomenal job today. Thank you so much, as always, for joining in with me. Guys, peace and love, and I will see you for one more Tuesday class for the month. And then I'm off again, and then I'm back on the following month, guys. Have a great, great day.